This is News Today with Disneyland News Today. I'm Arlo, and here now are the top Disneyland resort stories for August 9th, 2025. Oh boy, we're starting off with an exciting one. A Disneyland guest managed to place a doll holding a Remember Hiroshima sign on It's a Small World. TikTok posted a few days ago by user Greg Lamp shows a guest walking through Fantasyland with the doll. It's the same size and style as a real It's a Small World doll, but with a dirty and tattered clothes, plus a frown on its face. Greg posted the video with the caption, "Just a nice relaxing Sunday at #Disneyland," indicating the incident took place on Sunday, August 3rd. A photo posted by TikTok user at Jador Boni, Jadorebonni, and then 3 E's on the end, shows the doll after it was actually placed on the ride. The user did not take the photo, but received it from somebody else. WWNT has not been able to identify the original source. In the photo, the doll is seen holding up a sign reading "Remember Hiroshima" on a platform in the Asia room of It's a Small World. This image was posted by the user a few days after the first with the text, "OMG, this happened in Disneyland today," but Disney most likely removed the doll within hours, if not minutes, of the guest placing it on the attraction. The guest who placed the doll then began posting her own videos on TikTok under the username Mama Hua Hua. In her first video, which you can find on the website, she unpacks the doll, then takes it to Disneyland, blurring her own face. She then shows the doll stationed inside the attraction. At the end of the video, she is being followed by security and has the text over the video stating, "May have gotten banned." The video is captioned, "It happened 80 years ago. It's still happening today." She continues to share videos of the doll, including another video in Disneyland from before she placed the doll. In the video, her face is not blurred, and she explains that a cast member asked about the doll, but she dodged the question by saying Miko has a story. Miko is the name of the doll. In the last video currently on her account, the guest picks up the doll from a FedEx location and states, 18 years of smuggling little dogs into places they're not supposed to be is about to pay off. August 6th is the anniversary of the United States bombing of Hiroshima in 1945. It was followed by the Nagasaki bombing on August 9th. The attacks killed between 150,000 and 246,000 people. It's a Small World was, just changing subjects very quickly. It's a Small World was refurbished earlier this year and received new Disney-sanctioned dolls based on Miguel and Dante from Coco. For Disneyland's 70th anniversary in July, a new final verse was added to the attraction. It was also added to the Magic Kingdom version of the ride. You can watch our POV, including the new verse, right here on our YouTube channel. This is a wild story. I don't even know where to begin. Leave your thoughts in the comments. This is quite a wild one, and certainly a great place to kick off this week's show. Let's keep on going. All right. In actually some very, very good news, the Wondrous Journeys Nighttime Spectacular will return between the Halloween and Christmas seasons at Disneyland Park. Halloween time at Disneyland Resort officially runs from August 22nd through October 31st, while the Christmas holiday season is from November 14th through January 7th. According to the Orange County Register, Wondrous Journeys will briefly return on select dates between the Halloween and Christmas seasons before pausing again during the winter holidays. In previous years, the park's Nighttime Spectacular would pause performances completely from August through the end of the year. Wondrous Journeys returned to Disneyland this May when the resort's 70th celebration kicked off. It is performed most evenings at 9:35 with fireworks on select nights. The final performance date of the show this summer will be on August 21st. You can watch our video of the show on our YouTube channel. The Halloween Screams Nighttime Spectacular will perform at Disneyland through October, followed by Believe in Holiday Magic during the Christmas season. In other entertainment news, the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade featuring Duffy will pause performances after August 21st. Paint the Night will continue through the holiday season, but will pause for the winter holidays when a Christmas Fantasy Parade returns, though we do not have a date for Paint the Night's closing yet. And at Disney California Adventure, Better Together, a Pixar Pals celebration, just wrapped up performances on August 3rd. The World of Color Happiness will continue performances through Halloween and the holidays, rather than pausing for seasonal shows. Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live will pause performances after August 16th to be replaced by Mickey's Trick and Treat. Pixar Pals Playtime Party and Stitch's Interplanetary Beach Party Blast will both pause performances after August 21st. This is unironically the best news I have heard in years. For those of you who don't know, Disneyland is the one of the only parks in the world, other than Tokyo and I believe Paris, that Paris doesn't have a Halloween show, but that run 2 different daily ops seasonal shows for the holidays, with Halloween, you have Halloween Screams. For Christmas, you have Believe in Holiday Magic. Both are long time running. Believe is actually going to be 25 this year. Halloween Screams is, I think, 6. I think this is year 16 for Halloween Screams. But point being, they're very well established. But in the past, the summer show, or whatever is currently running in August, pauses for Halloween and then continues in January. And then in between, you get Mickey's Mixed Magic, which I personally have been, in my personal life and on this show and many others, I have been very vocal about my distaste for Mickey's Mixed Magic. I think it is the weakest fireworks show on the planet. I think that I would truly rather watch Wondrous Journeys with projections, or really any nighttime show with projections, than Mickey's Mixed Magic, even with fireworks. So Disney is basically, what this article shows is that Disney is listening and hears that guests do not like Mixed Magic, are very tired of it. It is very of its time, that being from 2019, and they have said, okay, we're not bringing it back. We are going to do, at least for this short interim, which would usually be filled by Mixed Magic, they are saying, no, we are bringing back Wondrous Journeys during that time, which I think is a very good choice and an excellent guest-pleasing solution based on what is going on, because especially, obviously, you can't just run Halloween and Christmas next to each other. That doesn't really make sense, especially because Christmas starts a little later and Halloween ends a little earlier. And, I mean, yes, as an interim show, Mixed Magic was, I guess, passable in that it didn't really last all that long whenever it ran, but still, it's not a good show. Guests don't like it. Day guests and annual pass holders, or Magic Key holders, thinking in 2019, do not enjoy the show. Everyone seems to be kind of tired of it, and I think that this is an excellent choice to essentially take a show that everyone loves and run that instead of the show that people have consistently complained about for the past 6 years. So props to Disney for that. I'm a little negative when it comes to entertainment news on the show, but this is absolutely the right choice, and I applaud Disney for making this decision. So yeah, for once, I'm actually looking forward to the interim between Halloween and Christmas, the time I usually dread. I'm now very excited for. So yeah, there you go. Pretty exciting news. So yeah, very, very happy about this choice. Anyway, moving on. A new Fantasmic ear headband and Maleficent dragon plush are the latest additions to a line of merchandise celebrating the iconic Disneyland Nighttime Spectacular. She's actually right here next to me. Here's Maleficent. She's very, very cute. And this one isn't on fire this time. Anyway. We found both of the items in Port Royal Curios and Curiosities at Disneyland Park, which is located in New Orleans Square next to the Royal Street Veranda restaurant. First up is an ear headband for $34.99, which is what I'm currently wearing. I think it's very stylish, if I do say so myself. The ear headband is imitation leather with a non-slip velour lining. The fronts of the ears feature dimensional art, while the backs are plain black. Some of the art glows in the dark. One ear has the monstrous Chernabog rising above the flames. His wings extend beyond the ear, and the neon outline makes his hand appear to be reaching towards you. In the center is the Fantasmic logo, and opposite Chernabog is Mickey in his Sorcerer Apprentice garb, with a wave of water rising beneath him. Fireworks burst in the sky above. The Maleficent Dragon plush, which again, she's right here, I love her, is part of a line of recycled material toys slowly being released by Disney, and it is $39.99. While not included in the glow-in-the-dark Fantasmic collection, fans of the show may be interested in the plush as well. Maleficent's dragon form is not currently featured in Fantasmic after being destroyed in a very infamous fire in 2023. Be sure to check out a video of the new items and stay tuned to the end for a little special production from yours truly. You can find that video on our TikTok and Instagram at Disneyland News Today, and no dragons were harmed in the making of this video or that video either. This one, I wouldn't dare set you on fire. You're too pretty and you cost me too much money. So I'm not going to set it on fire for the bit. Don't ask me to. I want to keep my dragon. Anyway. So Much That We Share, a tribute to the Sherman brothers, is temporarily closed due to filming of the Oswald the Lucky Rabbit series at the Disneyland Resort. A sign outside the Main Street Cinema lets guests know the building is currently closed for filming and won't return to its usual operation until Saturday, August 16th. The Sherman Brothers tribute opened on July 17th, just a few weeks ago, for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland. It includes lists of their contributions to the Walt Disney Company and showings of The Last Verse, a short film about the final verse of It's a Small World. The Last Verse also debuted on the attraction itself on July 17th. The short film is also available to watch online, and you can find it on YouTube, but you can also find it on our website at www.nt.com. The Oswald the Lucky Rabbit series has been filming at the Disneyland Resort for a few days. The show's writer and producer, Jon Favreau, was spotted at the park along with actors Kathryn Hahn, Michael Michelle Harris, and Ryder Allen. The Oswald cast also includes Ravi Kabat-Conyers and Amy Sedaris. Walt Disney created Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in 1927, and the rabbit starred in several animated shorts. Universal ultimately took control of the character, and Walt created Mickey Mouse as his replacement. Universal continued creating several Oswald shorts without Walt Disney's involvement. In 2006, though, Disney CEO Bob Iger acquired the rights back to Oswald. Soon after, he was a main character in the video game Epic Mickey, and in 2022, Disney released their first hand-drawn Oswald short in 95 years. He has also made an appearance in the Disney parks and on merchandise. It's time for another Pin Tuesday at the Disneyland Resort, and some of the new releases include Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Winnie the Pooh, and the Disneyland Vault Collection, and more. We found all of these new items at the Emporium in Disneyland Park, though some of them were also available at select other locations. It is important to note that there were already long lines to purchase these pins in the morning, and some of the limited editions have already sold out. Before I get into the story, I will say this was, as the person who covered this was the craziest Pin Tuesday I have ever experienced while working for WWNT. This was a insane day. Like, rope dropped the pin store, which usually happens. They sent the line a different way than they usually did, which was my own fault. I'm not blaming Disney for that. But then I was probably like about 100 or so people back, but that line did not move for 25 minutes. I was standing in the exact same spot, which is something that had never happened to me before. It was very, very strange. But yeah, people went crazy for these week's pins, and with good reason. They're very, very cute, and we'll get into them. We'll get into them now. The first of the new pins is the 8th monthly installment in the Windows of Attractions collection. This stained glass style window is based on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, with the head of a gray goat in the center. The background shows the orange rockwork of Thunder Mountain with the sun beaming above it. The pin is limited edition and is $24.99. The next pin is an open edition. It is designed like the full-size Mickey Jack-o'-lantern wreath released earlier this week as part of this year's Halloween merchandise. Like the full-size version, it lights up in the center to make Mickey's face glow, and it is $16.99. The next several pins are all part of the Disneyland Vault Collection, which is celebrating the 70th anniversary of the resort, with pins themed to opening day offerings. The first pin is themed to the Mad Tea Party. The gold frame has an image of the attraction, with Alice sitting on to the side. The name and opening year of the attraction are listed on a banner across the bottom. All of the Vault Collection pins are a limited edition of 4,000 and are $22.99 each. Continuing that series, the next pin is for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, a fan favorite and one of my personal favorites as well. This one shows one of the car-shaped ride vehicles with Mr. Toad smiling in the corner. The name of the attraction is listed at the bottom, and a second banner across the top says Disneyland Resort. This next pin includes an image of the main entrance to Disneyland Park with the train station visible. Tinkerbell is the character featured in the corner, and it has the same banner layout as the others. Daisy is standing in the corner of this next Vault Collection pin for the Mark Twain Steamboat. All of the Disneyland Vault Collection pins come on a blue background with a red 70th anniversary banner in the corner. The final Vault Collection pin this week was for the Main Street Cinema, with Mickey standing off to the side. It has the same 1955 opening year and the resort wordmark. One additional release for Pin Tuesday this week was the set of Winnie the Pooh pins for $34.99, which is also a part of a monthly release. This set of 2 pins includes a scroll with Kanga's name surrounded by flowers, and a second pin with Pooh handing Kanga a bouquet of the same flowers. A few of these pins, including the set of Winnie the Pooh and Kanga, were also dropped earlier this morning at Walt Disney World. Or earlier this week, sorry, my apologies. Kathryn Hahn and Jon Favreau were spotted at Disneyland Park this week, filming for a new Oswald the Lucky Rabbit Disney Plus series. The series, operating under the codename Ink and Paint, blends live action and animation. Ex-user Dude Skipper saw an Oswald model on site along with live actors. The crew has been filming throughout Disneyland, including in front of Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room and on Main Street, USA. Jon Favreau is writing and producing the project. Though he was on set, he is not credited as director. Kathryn Hahn, Agatha All Along, was accompanied by child actors Michael Michelle Harris from Raven's Home and Mixed-ish, and Ryder Allen of the Penguin and Palmer fame. The series also stars Ravi Kabat-Conyers of Star Wars Skeleton Crew and Encanto, and Amy Sedaris. WWNT spotted the crew filming at So Much That We Share, the tribute exhibit to the Sherman brothers in Disneyland Park. You can watch our Instagram and TikTok videos on some of the filming over on our social media pages. Jon Favreau is known for directing and appearing as Happy Hogan in Iron Man and Iron Man 2. He reprised his role as Happy several times and produced other Marvel projects. He directed Elf, The Jungle Book 2016, and The Lion King 2019. He created The Mandalorian for Disney Plus and is directing the film follow-up, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Along with Dave Filoni, he has executive produced most of the Disney Plus Star Wars shows. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, BR Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with BR Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to wwnt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation. From Disney World and Disneyland Resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. And the best part is their concierge services are 100% free! So book today. Following the previous release of a Haunted Mansion collection and several Mickey Pumpkin-themed items, even more Halloween items have now arrived at the Disneyland Resort. There are spirit jerseys, t-shirts, plush, collectibles, all sorts of new things that we are not going to go into here because I don't have the number off the top of my head, but I think it was over 100 new items that all dropped this week. So they're all available. I'm not going to waste time on this show talking about all of them because, again, there are a lot. But we have articles with all of those from both Disneyland and Walt Disney World on our website at wwnt.com. There's a lot of really cute stuff this year. Definitely recommend checking it out. Some new construction walls and scrim have been added to the exterior of Edelweiss Snacks at Disneyland Park. Edelweiss Snacks is an outdoor kiosk that serves small bites, beverages, and desserts. It is located in Fantasyland, not far from the entrance to the Matterhorn bobsleds, which just recently reopened following an extended refurbishment. As of July 31st, the entire exterior for the kiosk has been covered in new construction walls and scrim. The walls are painted tan and brown with geometric pattern to help them blend in with the rest of Fantasyland. The upper half of the building is wrapped in a brown plain scrim. A blue banner with the logo of Edelweiss Snacks is draped from the top down to the entrance. The image we're showing on screen was taken prior to the addition of the construction walls and shows the usual building exterior of Edelweiss Snacks. The walls only extend around the main structure of the building, not the covered area, seating area near the metal railing to the right or the queue. There is also seating still open on the old dock found on the opposite side of the kiosk. Moving around to the opposite side of the building, the corner is also blocked with construction walls and painted with the same geometric wood patterns. The brown scrim extends up a tower to the back left corner, but the peak of the roof appears to be untouched so far. The scrim reaches all the way down to the water on the opposite side of the railing. There is a brown door added to the walls on this back side to allow construction crew members to enter the area. Edelweiss Snacks is still operating normally while the exterior work takes place, and there is no current closure scheduled for the kiosk listed on the Disneyland Resort website. The location typically operates daily from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and allows mobile orders. Is it a Little Mermaid quote or Taylor Swift lyric? Well, either way, a new cap that will have you screaming, "But Daddy, I love him," is now available at the Disneyland Resort. Oh no, not this again. In reference to Ariel's famous line from The Little Mermaid, the text sewn on this hat reads, "But Daddy, I love him," in cursive white embroidery. Please do not clip me saying that. Anyway, the sides of this quote are decorated with some bubbles, seashells, and a dingle hopper. I'm gonna refrain from making jokes on this show. Embroidered on the back of the pink hat is the word mark for The Little Mermaid. The hat is $29.99. I am having too much fun this week, clearly. The cap also has an adjustable strap in the same shade of pink. We found this new hat at Plaza Point in Disneyland Park, though we will expect it will soon be available at other locations as well. A cap using the same iconic line was released at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World back in 2021, as seen in the image we are showing on screen right now. However, the older version had different colors and printed text instead of embroidery. A But Daddy I Love Him t-shirt was also released at Walt Disney World earlier this year. More interested in Ariel's villain, Ursula, and other Disney villains merchandise has also arrived at the Disneyland Resort this week as well. The Oogie Boogie Bash entrance decoration has been installed above the Disney California Adventure entrance gates. The front of the decoration features Oogie Boogie depicted as black with green highlights. He's set against the full moon with tree branches sticking out behind him. On the other side of the decoration is Oogie Boogie's face silhouetted against the moon. Crews began installing Oogie Boogie Bash props earlier this week. The after-hours party is on select nights in August, September, and October 2025. You can check out the full list of Oogie Boogie Bash ticket availability and prices on our website at wwnt.com. Tickets start at $139 per guest. Syndrome and Maleficent will be a part of this year's event, and there will be a brand new Oogie Boogie Bash VIP tour. Tickets for September, all of September, are now sold out, so there is only a few select August dates left for Oogie Boogie Bash. Again, unprecedented that ticket sales have gone on this long, as they have lasted no more than a couple days in previous years, sometimes even less than 24 hours. But yeah, select tickets are still available in August, but now October and September are both 100% sold out. So we are coming very close to the end of ticket sales for Oogie Boogie Bash 2025. For 5 days this month, Disneyland Resort Magic Key holders will get 50% off Lightning Lane Multi-Pass purchases. The discount is available from August 13th through 18th, 2025. Lightning Lane Multi-Pass starts at $32, but varies by date. Lightning Lane access for the following attractions is available with Multi-Pass at Disneyland Park. These include Autopia, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, the Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones Adventure, It's a Small World, the Matterhorn Bobsleds, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, Space Mountain, Star Tours The Adventures Continue, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, as well as at Disney California Adventure, Goofy Sky School, Grizzly River Run, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, Incredicoaster, The Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure, Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully The Rescue, Soarin' Around the World, Toy Story Midway Mania, and Web Slingers A Spider-Man Adventure. Lightning Lane access to Star Wars Rise of the Resistance and Radiator Springs Racers is only available with Single Pass, which is not being discounted during this time. Pirates of the Caribbean recently stopped offering Lightning Lane, though previously it was available. You can read our guide to Lightning Lane Multi-Pass at Disneyland Resort on our website at wwnt.com. For the absolute latest on all these stories and those that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to go over to our website at wwnt.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms at Disneyland News Today. If you're enjoying this show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Be sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of Disneyland News Today. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For Disneyland News Today, this is Arlo saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And go out and get yourself a Maleficent plush so you can play around and be an idiot like I was on the TikTok. Rawr, rawr. Oh no, it caught fire. Now it's gone.